Today we're going to talk about VA loan myths and why so many of them just aren't true. If you want to understand why a seller has rejected your VA offer and hopefully prevent another rejection, it helps to understand why the sellers and their agents might just be prejudiced against these loans. Here are 4 common myths about VA loans in today's market and why they are not true. VA myth number 1. VA loans are less likely to close than other types of mortgages. One myth about VA loans is that they're harder to close than traditional mortgages. And this is scary for sellers, or could be scary for sellers who are worried about the sale falling through if the borrower can't get funding. In reality, though, VA loans close at nearly the same rate as conventional loans and at a slightly higher rate than FHA loans. According to July 2021 data from ICE Mortgage Technologies, about 79% of all home purchase loans close. 77.7% of VA purchase loans close, 79.4% of conventional loans close, and only 76.6% of FHA loans close. So there's always a small risk that any type of mortgage may not be able to get to the closing table. But that risk is not significantly higher with the VA mortgage or borrowers. Myth number 2, VA loans take ages to reach closing. The same report measures the average number of days it takes to close a mortgage. According to the data, it does sometimes take slightly longer for a VA loan to close. From January to July 2021, the average time to close a home purchase loan were as follows. VA loans, 55 days, conventional loans, 49 days, and FHA, 55 days. So it only takes 6 days longer on average to close a VA loan than a conventional mortgage. And if you're making a competitive offer and it's the best offer on the table, those 6 days should not be a huge concern to your sellers. Myth number 3, VA loan appraisals are slow and undervalue homes. Appraisers have exactly the same goal, no matter what type of loan is involved, and that is to establish fair market value of the property. And it's their professional duty to do just that. Again, anyone who routinely undervalues a property is wrong and should not expect to have job security for too long. Again, the type of mortgage is immaterial. As for VA appraisals taking a little bit longer, there may be a grain of truth to that. Veterans United states that the appraiser compiles the comparable sale and property condition information report that is uploaded into the VA web portal within 10 business days on average, although it can be more or less depending on the location of the home and other factors. But there is an extra step with the VA loan, and that is because the appraiser's report must be reviewed by either a specialist employed by the VA or the lender. That's generally a good thing because rogue appraisers should be exposed immediately. Does it add more time? Maybe, but the days to close data in myth number 2 that was busted states that the appraisals are not holding things up too much. Myth number 4, VA loans require sellers to cover all of the buyer's closing costs. This simply is not true. The borrower of the VA loan has no more power to make a seller pay their closing costs than any other home buyer. In a buyer's market, closing costs will typically be negotiated within the original offer. But such buyer's markets are rare today since we are in more of a seller's market. So few home buyers can persuade the sellers to pay for their closing costs, and that goes for VA loan offers as well. It is true that certain closing costs cannot be paid by the VA loan borrower, but the lender usually absorbs those. In some states, it is customary or traditional for sellers to cover the buyer's closing costs. So in those areas, this is a non-issue.